Ryosuke here from Sidaru TV.
Yamada Taishi.
It's Yosuke. We are filming at HANZ Golf Club again today. Thank you as always.
Ventus TR Black. 26. Oh wow, this is actually it. The head is a tailor-made QI4 DLS 10.5, and the weight is the front heavier version. As I explained when we did the red one, I'm currently under doctor's orders to stop, so for today's test hitting, I'll leave it to you two, Hada-san and Yamada-san.
Oh, I really do prefer the black one.
Alright, so once again, Hada-san, Ventus Black, could you please explain your initial image or impression of it, and also your impression of the TR, separately? Ventus Black.
Regarding the Ventus Black, you're talking about the first generation one, right? Well, of course, as everyone says, it has a reputation for being stiff, and it is a stiff type shaft. But within the feel of a butt-stiff shaft, the butt is slightly stiff, and conversely, you can feel the tip move a bit more. That's my image of the first generation Black Ventus.
The second generation is the Trail Black.
The TR Black, because it also has a midsection that takes the load, feels incredibly snappy in its movement. It's a butt-stiff shaft that still allows for a draw. That's my image of it.
And the third generation, the 24 Black.
The tip was just a bit too stiff for me. Well, the softness in the handle section was perhaps too exaggerated, so I suspect quite a few people found it difficult to time their swing. That's the reputation it had, and also my personal impression.
People call them all black shafts, but the three types released so far actually have completely different characteristics. They're quite diverse, aren't they?
They're quite diverse, aren't they?
This time it's the fourth installment, the new version of the black, well, the Trail Black.
The cosmetics are also cool, so I was actually looking forward to this one.
By the way, this is a 5S, you know?
Right. However, it's been a while since I filmed a session where I swing lightly.
The red really does get the ball up in the air, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's strange. So that was the one that launches higher, huh?
Right now, the spin is at 1500 RPM.
That's completely different.
Ishii-san has work fatigue and is under doctor's orders to stop.
So could you hurry up and get better?
I mean, really.
As expected. It's gonna be a mid-large.
That's right, yeah.
When you hit the black after hitting the red, you can really tell it keeps the ball flight down. I can feel from the 5S that it doesn't twist, even when you swing hard.
Yes.
Actually, I'm of the opinion that if Pro Yamada is going all in for this year's Teaching Pro Championship, he could probably do it with this one.
Well, we were just talking about that. Since the qualifiers are next week and he said he got a good feel for it today, well, it's gonna break today.
Well, you know, Pro Yamada's basic characteristic is that he's the type who hits big draw-type balls. So he needs to make sure he doesn't hook it to the left when he tries to really catch it, right?
Exactly.
Thinking about it, the ball gets caught well, but it doesn't go too far left. If you're gonna miss, it has to be to the right. Thinking about it that way.
For Yamada-san, at least as for his.
You know, a carry of over 240 and a total of over 270 is the benchmark.
Benchmark?
That's right. Well,
I feel like I can really swing hard with this.
Alright, let's bump it up a bit. By the way, the red one starts from 5R, but the black one only comes in 5S, right? Well, the next step up is 5X, so I've got the 5X in here. Well, the fact that there's no R in the lineup means it's basically saying, please swing it with some speed.
Right. That's good. This year is it.
Yamada-san, hey, come over here for a sec. Come on.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it doesn't feel that stiff.
So Hada-san, you should try the 5X too.
This is...
How is it? Does it have that black feel? Does it?
It does. Oh, I think this is actually pretty close to the first generation.
People usually say the first generation was on the stiffer side, but I actually have this image of it moving quite flexibly.
It's like they stiffen the tip a bit and soften the grip section, right? Even with the 5X, it's pretty easy to get a feel for the transition.
This one is also a bit on the heavier side, even though it says 5.
Even though it says 5. Is there a 6S? Yeah, well, this situation is honestly getting a bit complicated.
The S was also pretty solid, but is there a difference between the S and the X?
By the way, for the Ventus Black TR Black, both the 5S and 5X are 61 grams. So, as I thought.
Maybe they're the same. I think the weight feels pretty good.
By the way, for the TR Red, the 5 is also 61 grams, and the SR is 60.5 grams. Ah, of course. As you probably know, we'll be cutting it from here. So, in its stock state, does it come at what, 46 inches or something?
The speed's coming out, yeah.
The speed's coming out today.
I've been doing some low-key strength training lately.
Since it's getting more... No, I want to believe it's because of the strength training. All right, so we've done the 5S and 5X, so next is the 6S, I guess? Earlier, in the red video, we used the red 6S and the blue 6S.
Ah, the ball flight's getting lower, isn't it?
But yeah, the ball flight is definitely lower than the red one.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like it's easier to sense the pause at the transition with the 5X. Usually it's easier to time it when it gets heavier, though. For me, it feels a bit stiffer in the hands.
It has a solid, firm feel to it.
Yeah. It's like gradually starting to feel like a stick.
You're getting some good initial speed.
Doesn't the 6S feel a bit stiffer to you? It feels a little firm.
Yes.
It seems like the 5S is easier to time.
It feels like I'm struggling to handle it a bit.
It's getting taken out of my hands.
A bit stiff?
Right.
And after you just said it was stiff, I'm about to bring out the 6X. The next one I have ready for you is the 6X.
The 6S gives the impression of being as stiff as the red 6X from earlier.
Yeah, well, it is the black one after all. This is the 6X. But is there a possibility that a 6X or something might come out as a comeback? Possibility of that happening, right?
No, there isn't.
That was fast. Immediate decision.
This one doesn't have it. It's just...
Stiff. Yes.
Rate
Actually, one shot's enough, right? Heavy? Stiff?
heavy? It's not. It doesn't feel like it flexes.
That ball flight shows the feel of a stiff shaft.
That was really strange just now. The shaft felt like it just snapped back.
It's flying well, though. It's flying.
I wonder what happened. Where did that softness in the handle area from the 5X go?
You know, the ball isn't quite catching like it should.
It absolutely won't let it go left. It is flying, though.
Yamada-san is 5S, and if Hada-san chooses, man, that's tricky.
Right now, is it 5X or 6?
Even with this, the ball speed is hitting 172, you know?
Gotta hit 179 miles per hour by the end of the year.
Oh, this is actually pretty good.
You really tried to square it up just now.
Did you flush it?
You caught it well.
The speed is coming out too, 172. Oh, and the total is 326.
That's amazing. It's making me like my own driver less and less.
Isn't the 6X pretty good?
This is nice. Yeah, this is uncharted territory for me, so I can't really say. I can't say.
But for the 8X, well, we have 3 left. 7S, 7X, and 8X. Which one would you like to start with, Hada-san?
Let's attack the X's first, shall we? Let's do that.
Oh, should we go with the 7X?
Next up is the 7X.
There are actually some people out there who really want to put the 8X in their driver, you know? It's quite surprising.
Yeah, there are.
Really? That must be for people like King Kong, right?
Actually, it's surprisingly not like that. People who have been playing for a long time or are used to heavier shafts often prefer things like the Di8S.
Since the steel shaft era.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even for me and Mr. Yamada, when we started playing golf, we were using 70 or 80 gram shafts, right?
Like the YS80 or...
The YS, exactly.
Wait, this is tough. The 7X is stiff. Why don't we go ahead and take a quick break for just a second?
It feels like you're hitting it off the heel, doesn't it? Earlier, when it wasn't going well, you compared it with the 6S. But Mr. Yamada, you stopped after just one shot with the 6X Black.
That's right.
Well, since we're here, we actually have the blue 6X right here.
The blue 6X.
So I'd like you to compare the blue 6X and the black 6X a bit. And see what kind of differences you feel, since we're already here.
Oh, since it was a 7X, I thought it would feel a bit more relaxed. But as the flax and weight go up, it really does get seriously stiff, doesn't it?
Just like the Black Vicus.
You know how you and I are working on creating that shaft matrix?
Yeah, we are.
We really need to gather the data for that.
The blue one is still playable, actually.
Mr. Yamada, who said he hated the black 6X because it was too stiff, said that with the blue one,
You can time it better, right?
I still feel it move.
how's that different from the black 5S?
Yeah, the very first.
The 5S I hit first. Yeah,
But this one feels like it moves more overall.
the black one feels more solid, like it doesn't move as much, almost like a stick.
It gives you the feeling that you can really go after it, and it'll be fine.
Man, hitting all these different shafts back to back, I'm really losing track of the timing.
I'll probably forget everything I figured out today by tomorrow.
Well, since you're here, Hada-san, you should try the 6X Blue too, once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, I'll forget about tomorrow for sure.
It doesn't go as far as the black one.
Actually, there's a famous saying in the golf world, don't think you've got it figured out.
After hitting the black 7X, this one feels incredibly light. Oh,
Oh, the height is definitely different, isn't it?
it just feels like such an easy shaft.
Oh, but the 2000,
Yeah.
compared to the 6X in blue and black, this is a completely different story.
For anti-left measures, the black one is much better at preventing that left miss. After hitting the black one, if you switch to the OK one, you can't shake the feeling that you'll eventually get that hook shot to the left.
Watching from behind, the black one definitely had that liner drive slightly fading image, whereas the blue one conversely had more of a liner drive slightly ballooning draw image, right?
For square in the face, the blue shaft is significantly better.
Yeah, it's like this now, right? A little bit like this. How should I put it? It's only slight, but the ball is moving in a direction that feels like it's squaring up. But even on the TrackMan, it's good. This one is turning into a fade.
It just dropped off to the right at the very end.
It's like that PGA Tour style, where it starts to draw a bit and then cuts back, like a draw fade.
A draw fade, exactly.
All right, so that's it for the blue. Let's go back to the start. Now what we have left is, we've got the 8X and the 7S, but let's go with the 7S.
Let's go with the 7S, shall we?
Ah, so this is the 7S.
It seems like there's actually quite a bit of demand for the 7S.
And besides the driver, I think there's a higher chance that something like a 7S would show up in fairway woods too, right? Don't you think? Oh wow, it is actually totally different from the X, isn't it?
It's completely different.
Well, can you feel the flex?
So far, the 7S is a model student.
It feels good.
Ah, with the 7S, it's probably like the Ventus Blue TR6X from earlier, just a bit stiffer, I'd imagine. Oh, this is super easy to hit.
Here comes the 7S.
I highly recommend the 7S. This is probably about the same as the original black 6X, isn't it? In terms of swing feel. The fact that it generates speed makes it easier to swing.
What do you feel is the biggest difference from the previous TR Black?
With the previous TR Black, I felt like there was a bit more of a lag in the swing, or rather, it felt much softer in the hands. That's where
It felt a bit tighter in the hands, but then there was this sudden drop-off in the transition.
yeah, I felt like it was a bit sluggish to come down from that point. This one is completely different. It moves quite crisply, almost like the original Ventus Black. It's a tip-stiff shaft, right?
Usually, when you go with something like an 8X, do you shorten it to some extent?
Yeah, usually 45 or 44.75 inches is the base.
This is probably around 45.5.
Yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, that is definitely feeling stiff.
The low ball flight really gives off that Gary Woodland vibe.
Gary Woodland uses an 80-gram shaft, right?
Wow, that's high. It actually went super high up.
It's gonna drop like crazy. It really dipped below 2,000. Oh, it did.
It dipped below 2,000.
Once you hit 80 grams, even for you, Hadasan, your swing speed drops a bit, right?
If you don't really work to square it up, I think you'll get a massive slice right away with this.
Oh, nice.
But it's dropping a bit at the end, though.
That's insane.
This is good. These are good numbers. Nice. You can handle the 8X, huh?
You're just throwing suggestions at me like it's not your problem, aren't you?
So to recap, we've gone from the 5S Ventus TR Black, yes,
Yeah.
all the way up to the 8X. What are your impressions? How does it feel to hit?
How is it?
Anyway, you can really go after it. I thought that was great. And with the 5S and 5X, I could time it just fine. And it didn't feel incredibly stiff or anything.
So was the 6X a bit too much for you?
Once you reach the 7X, many find it too much to handle, even for past 7X owners. 7S is actually quite versatile. Even for those using a 6X, if they want to make it a bit shorter, I definitely recommend the 7S. And actually, even the 5X has a surprising amount of flexibility in the handle area for its weight, so it's easy for some people to time it. I think there are probably quite a few people like that. Well, I'm sure Mr. Shirayama will buy the 8X.
I have the impression that lightweight shafts tend to be a bit whippy, but for people who can really swing hard despite the lightweight, or maybe those with a stronger release, using something like a 5S or 5X might actually be just right.
Exactly. Even in the lightweight range, you can aim straight at the ball, so there's absolutely no need to adjust your swing. That's the Ventus Black TR for you. Well, I think this is going to get all the gorillas across the country pretty excited.
Which one would you choose, Hada-san?
I'd probably go with either the 5X or the 7S.
What about Yamada?
The 5X had good numbers, but it's a bit intimidating, so maybe I'll stick with the 5S.
Vice free.
All black. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is good.
I really tried to catch that one just now.
Now,
You really bit into it.